Alright, can you tell a difference? I can. Still got a little body parts to do here. Still need a headlight. Need both marker lights. Need that bumper piece. A few other things. But will she run after sitting for 7+ years? That's today's main topic. Will she run after sitting for that period of long? Out in the sun, out in the heat, out in the snow, the rain, the sleet, if it held, this was out in it. As you can tell, she's got brand new rubber on her now. Didn't want a chance taking her down the road with 10 to 20 year old tires. And I got some bird stuff on it already. I did pressure wash and wash the whole thing with a sponge, and man was she nasty. But every bit of the pitting and junk that's on the hood just was tearing up my sponge trying to wash it, which I knew that. But I need to sand these down, and this down, and the trim up here, and the trim down here on the Eurosport part. I wish all this was chrome, but it's not. If I can find another celebrity or another car that'll fit, I'll snap it and put it on here, because the chrome would look a lot better. The plans for this car is to paint her black and have chrome door handles and chrome trim and things like that. That's not the actual really tag. It's a one of those, just slap on and take her down the road so I can do some test driving, so I don't get pulled over just right away. Yeah, all 4 tires brand new, and I got the cheapest from Walmart. It's like $39 each. I cleaned the crap out of the interior. I still got some more to clean. I need to clean the door jambs still, and I need to do some shampooing on this carpet, because I found out, and I've replaced this weather stripping, but found out that this side was leaking somewhere. I don't know exactly where, because it's still leaking, I think, since I put the new weather stripping in, used. And it's leaking somewhere right in here, and you can see the dark, nasty whatever, and it's still kind of damp. So anyway, got some floor mats in her from another set that I had laying around. Put a radio in it because the other one would not work, wouldn't do anything. And frankly, I was kind of scared of it catching on fire. Seats look really good. And I had a window mount for the camera, and well, that thing just broke, so I guess I'll be one hand in the wheel today. I still need to replace this side weather stripping. All 4 doors need to be done, but I've already done the driver because I knew it was definitely leaking. This side so far is clean and dry, and it needs some little bit of shampooing, and I'm going to get to that eventually. I've really been taking a lot of time, guys. It's been pouring down rain, and I just haven't had the time to really get to it. I've had other vehicles to work on, and I've been waiting on parts for this to get it going. But oh, it looks really good. Back seats put in, back floor mats. Okay, what everybody wants to look at. So I'll go ahead and go through the list of what I've done already to it. So let's see here. New tank, new fuel pump with sending unit, new injectors, new outer control valve, new oil switch, clean the master airflow sensor. It wasn't allowing the engine to run right, and it was bucking and backfiring. So I cleaned that out. New air filter, temperature sensors, you can see down there. Radiator needs to be replaced. Haven't done that yet. Plugs, wires have been done. A new belt. The other belt started just shredding on me. I've not yet really taken it for a test drive, so we're going to test that out today. See if it'll actually run. And that's also got a brand new fuel pressure regulator with new injectors. Yeah, one of the injectors was so bad that it was just pumping half a cup of fuel down that cylinder, and just it was running awful. Still needs a good pressure wash. I did clean it, but down where the transmission and stuff is, it really needs to be cleaned. and just cleaned up a lot of wiring mess. I don't like how these cables sit like this. The Oldsmobile that I had a bracket that set right here, that set here and here, that held these brackets down, but this model doesn't have that. I looked at a Pontiac 6000 at the junkyard 2.8, and it has the same way. It's just laying here like that, and I don't like that because it's making rub marks in the cable. Alright, 235,000 miles. Let's see what she'll do. Heard the fuel pump. Real quick, copyright, can't have that. Oil pressure gauge works, brake light works, and the temperature gauge light works, but the battery light doesn't come on at all. The engine light doesn't even come on at all, so I don't know if there's any codes or anything, if it's throwing anything, because it don't come on. My speed odometer, as you can see, goes up when I turn the key on, and when you turn the key off, it goes back down. So I don't know if that's supposed to do that, but my 85 never did that. So anyway, I took the cluster out, put new bulbs in it, put it back together, and the check engine light still does not come on. So I'm thinking the socket that the bulb goes into is bad and not making a complete good connection to the circuit board behind the cluster, and I'm gonna have to buy new ones. I think O'Reilly's carries those. All right. There she goes. Now, if you hear a noise on this side, the timing chain's really wore out. Well, with the miles, that's gonna happen. So I'm gonna have to tear it down and do the timing chain, sprocket gear, all that good stuff. This kind of hesitates a little bit. I had an issue when I first got it running, that the screw right here that's preset factory was turned way too far in and making the idle way high. I'm talking 2,000 to 2,500 RPM, and it would not come down. It was really stumbling. It kind of hesitates, as you can tell when you give it gas, so I'm thinking this right here is still an issue. Almost sounds like it's plugged up. I can smell gas, so it's running rich. It sounds like mass airflow sensor's shot. Great. Alright. Yeah, you can hear the tapping now. So anyway, I backed out the screw to about where I thought it should be, and it's been fine ever since. But today, now that I'm showing y'all, it does not want to run right. Very odd. Alright, let's go test drive it. Man, oh man, does it need brakes. It stops, but it needs struts and everything. It shocks. Well, this thing is shaky. Kind of slips. First to second. Alright, doing about 40. Speed limit's 45. Steering wheel's off. Alignment's off. Pulls to the left. Gotta fix that too. And there's overdrive. Wow. What a luxury. Handles the curves pretty good. It's definitely bouncy. It's 55. about 65. Gonna flush her out a little bit. It ain't cutting up now. So let's keep going. Yeah, I think it needs a transmission fluid change. It kind of slides into second. And third's kind of bang, you know. It does need motor mounts too, so that could be another. And then there's overdrive. Car does pretty good. Sitting 7 years and it's on the road again. Oh, that's amazing. Wow, the blinker don't even light up. I did make sure all the lights work, headlights work, blinkers work. Nothing in here is showing me my blinkers work either. So, well, alright. Guess we'll head back to the shop now. Well, that's not good. Oil light came on, and I'm sitting at idle, and goes off when I drive it. Oh, that's just great. And I just replaced the oil switch, so that's not good news at all. Check that out. Now it's flickering, going, just idling about 15 miles an hour, and that's not good. I've got 10W40 oil in it. So now we're flickering. We're in park, sitting back at the garage, and yeah. Cooling fan works. Well, that pretty much does it. Will she drive after 7 years? I think she did. Did pretty dang good for sitting that long. So, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the bottom. I'll try my best to get to them. And stay tuned for more. One thing I'm going to do is get a mechanical gauge, check the oil pressure, get it hot again, drive it, see what the actual pressure is, and actually know if it's actually the light or the sensor or something else malfunctioning. See what kind of oil pressure readings I'm getting. That's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. Stay tuned for more. There'll be definitely more on the Celebrity.